First things first, this is your boy Tank the Barber, aka Tank Faded It, and I need you to go subscribe, like, and comment so I can know what else you guys want to see in the future. But right now, I'm bringing you guys this taper fade. I actually have a one on right now with my lever about halfway open, and we're going to take all the hair down first, and then I'm going to step back in and show you the processes of this taper, guys. I just need you to really watch and stay with me and see this transformation, man. If you got any questions, like I said, let's go to the comments. Let's discuss it. You guys stay tuned. Alright family, I'm back, and I forgot to mention, when I first started, his hair wasn't laid. He just got out of school, so he been taking stuff on and off his head, so I had to come through and prep it. That's one of the most important things you have to do in a haircut. You have to prep, you have to have some direction. So what I came through, I brushed real good the way that he already brushes his hair when he's training his waves. Then I came through with a wide tooth comb, and I combed through it the same way. I didn't go against the grain or any of that, which you can do sometime to get some pop, but this wasn't the case. I just wanted a nice clean lay. And as you can see, I'm using the brush in areas that were still pretty froed out, just to make sure it's going the correct way, so we don't create any holes or plugs in the waves or anything like that. We want a nice lay to achieve this finish. I'm telling you guys, it's gonna be nice. Just stay tuned, and it's gonna change like art. You don't never know exactly where the artist is going, but once you start to see that picture, you like, wow, and you gonna be wild. What you guys are going to see here is me coming in with my one guard closed to remove bulk, and what that does is create a much easier workspace for me, because now I can see exactly where I want to take my tapers. I took it just up under probably the first wave, so I can really get that finishing pop. Then you're going to see me pop my guard off and open the lever all the way and start cleaning out my workspace like this right here. I'm gonna do that all the way around, and then I'll come back in if I feel like I need to explain something else, guys. You guys hit them comments and let me know what else you want to see. everyone, this is not an enhancements video. There's no enhancements being used in this video whatsoever. I have nothing against them, and I know what they're used for. So with that being said, if you come to me wanting them, you're going to get them. But in this video, I'm just showing all hands, my creativity through my eyes, the way I make it work for me. Everybody's is different, but you don't need expensive things. You don't need a whole lot of other stuff to give a great haircut. Sorry about the interruption. Right here you see me put on my 1.5 guard, and that's just for a little bit more debulking. I see his waves are a little heavy still, so I just come through and debulk a little bit more without creating too much of a lift, and I think it works out smooth, man. You got a lot of different ways to be creative. It's really upon you, but that's why you see the white guard pop out. I just went and did a little bit more debulking to bring out my tapers some more. Like I said, any questions, man, just leave them in the comments. Let's talk about it. Now I have the 1 guard back on, but this time I have it all the way open. And if you paid attention, you know that I cut his all around length with the 1 guard, but I had it halfway open. And the reason I'm doing this is because he creates a real distinct do-rag line on the back of his neck. So I really like to get that out and just have everything smooth and laid. So when he goes home and washes his hair and put his do-rag on again and pop it off, it's gonna be nothing but waves and fades, man. Y'all gotta pay attention. For real. guys can see, I'm coming through with the corners of my blade, just getting out the nicks and knacks, the little inconsistencies that I see. We're gonna just corner them out, get it nice and flush, real blurry. There's many ways you can do this, and that's for other videos. All you guys gotta do is just comment and let me know what you wanna see. But for this one, like I said, there's no enhancements. I'm gonna come through and make sure everything is super blurry for these transitions. You'll see once I put this trimmer on the edge without any spritz or anything, it just looks so much different. So you guys just stay tuned. So now that I have the nape area lined up, I can really just step back and look at my blend and see the inconsistencies that I left. And as you guys see, I go through my corners and I clean that up. And now look, it's looking real beautiful. Real beautiful, guys. Real beautiful. Just stay on track with what you're doing. Now you're gonna see me come back with my 1.5 and debolt and just create a cleaner workspace for myself to come in and do what I do, guys. Just stay tuned. see, guys, I'm really just using the corners of that blade again. Now, if you're thinking that's a lot of steps or why do you have to do all of that, you don't have to. If you have control over your clipper and you know the right angles to use coming at it and how to use your wrist and the flick, you can bypass all of that. But once again, that's for another video. This is just a bulletproof method that I think anyone can do at home. I'm going down in guards. I'm just cleaning my workspace. And we're creating a beautiful blend. There's many ways to achieve it. I'm not saying my way is perfect, but this is definitely a way, and you will see. Now that my taper is where I need it to be for the moment, I'm gonna come in and prep this edge up. And what I mean by that is I'm gonna get my scissors, I'm gonna brush it out, comb it out, and then I'm gonna kill all these wild hairs, man. You got to. They can interfere with the crispiness of your edge up. They can have you going over things multiple times that you shouldn't be going over. See, he has a little lip on his edge right there. And it doesn't matter what guard you use. His hair is curly, man. I mean, it's curly at the end of the day, so once it's trying to lay, those curls are still going to pop up at times. So you got to go in there and you got to kill the lip. That's how I feel about it. But it's going to make that edge up pop. You guys just stay tuned. Now that we're finally on the edge up, I want to start by saying that I've been watching YouTube for a while now, and I can never find a video to help me achieve a consistently straight edge up. So anybody watching this and wondering my preference on it, I'll let you know that I would strongly suggest using reference points. And what I mean by that is, as you can see, I'm being pretty precise with my movements and the way that I place my fingers on his head. It's because my fingers are my reference points. So as you can see me placing my middle finger on his eyebrow and the way that my divots are set up on my trimmer, I know that I'll get the same even consistency throughout the whole edge up. So you just gotta check for things like that, guys, and keep it as natural as possible. I'll show you more as this video continues, but you can see I'm placing my finger in the same spot throughout the whole edge up, guys. Don't forget little things like that, man. They can really make a difference. Stay tuned. And as this video is coming to an end, guys, as you can see, I'm doing my cleanup work, making sure everything is crispy. You know, you gotta do your checks, the brush check, the comb check, make sure it lays perfectly every way that you turn it. And guys, this is how you achieve a wave from the taper fade. You know, no enhancements, all handwork. I gave you guys the steps, the guide. You know, I'm gonna give you much more. If you have any concerns for me or questions, or you want to know any other tips or got some tips for me, go ahead and hit those comments, man. Let's talk about it. Let's grow, let's learn, let's be the greatest us, everyone. This is your barber, Tank, aka Tank Faded It, and I just want you guys to see how I do my thing. I appreciate the love, everyone. Subscribe, like, let me know how you feel about it. I'm out.